Hey, welcome back to another average review for average FIFA players. Today we're looking at Viktor Gyökeres. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if that's way off base on this pronunciation. Anyways, this guy's been tearing it up in real life. They've given him, I think, three. They took forever to get a proper card for this guy, a special card, anyways, and then they gave him one during Thunderstruck. Then they gave him the SBC, I think, during Team of the Season. They gave him an SBC, and now he gets another SBC for a Moments card, in addition to everybody, I think, getting a free version of his Team of the Week at some point. So today it's 92 overall Gyökeres. Not going to be eligible for any evolutions anytime soon, but another really good card. Again, is this guy going to be, considering how many strikers I have, is this guy going to be starting? No, but does he do a serviceable job? Yes. It's just hard to justify using him unless unless Sporting is your team, you're Swedish, you really like Gyökeres. I think you can use him in game and you'll be fine, but he certainly, he doesn't necessarily offer anything more, I think, in game than any of the other strikers available. And we're talking about the fact that you can get, and again, he's a lot cheaper, but you can get Henri now as an SBC with low driven shot plus. Eusebio with 3 playstyle pluses as well. So again, keep that in mind. You put this SBC is probably expired anyways, but it's a fun card to have and definitely one that's usable with some flaws. So let's take a look at this. 5-star weak foot, great. 4-star skill moves, fine. Again, I don't really use skill moves, although I'm trying to. I don't think the gameplay footage has a ton of those, but weak foot, I think we got goals on both of his feet. He was mostly clinical, I would say. Some of his, like the wind up for his shots might have been a little bit longer, so I mistimed some of them, or they might have just been bad opportunities that I was taking. But he still ends up scoring 8 goals and 2 assists in 6 matches. This is not like the Salah review that I did previously where he came deep and passed the ball, although and picked it up to distribute. Gyökeres does do that, and I think he does get a through ball that's pretty good, and his passing was decent. But if you take a look at his stats, and he can play left wing, that 62 long pass is not something I would want to sort of rely on with this card. It's good enough. I don't think I found it to be a hindrance, but if I was doing more with him or I played him on the wing, it wouldn't be enough. The pace is good on this card. I did not put a chem style on him. I just left him on basic. And reactions, composure, 90, 92, great. Super strong, 96 strength. Does not get tired. I don't think we scored a header from a cross or anything like that, but he's got 99 jumping if that meta comes back or you do play that way. So the stats are all very good. His finishing is great. His attacking position is maybe a bit low for this time of the year. Again, given some of the other strikers that you can get, but for the price of this SBC, for the fun of playing with Gyökeres, I think, again, I didn't see any problems with it. Play styles. So he's got almost all the shooting play styles. I mean, dead ball plus he doesn't have, but let's say that's not really like an active in-game, in play sort of play style. So he's got finesse, he's got chip shot, power header, and he's got low driven plus, which is, especially right now, very useful. He's got 2 sort of speed boosts with the quick step and rapid, and he's got the aerial, and he's got press proven plus rather, for that helps out with his dribbling. And I didn't find him to be particularly difficult to maneuver. Again, in very sort of rough conditions, let's say. Maybe the press proven helps with that. I don't think I saw it light up, but again, his dribbling was fine, especially for the height and for what he was. He's got Poacher ++, Advanced Forward ++, and if you do decide you want to play him on the wing, he has Inside Forward ++ on left wing, but I don't think this is the card that you want to play in the side positions. So let's jump into some gameplay footage.
This intriguing
All
contest
right,
in
and I almost
division
forgot
rivals.
to
It's
mention
the
our
Spartans
sponsor, which
versus
is
the
now
Bears.
Positivity, guys. Really happy to have Positivity on board. Try and enjoy the game for what it is to you. Just make it fun for yourself, all right? So we see there, I think it was an opportunity created by Gyökeres. Wasn't paying too much attention there. Suarez finishes it off. Again, I think Gyökeres is, for his height, he's somewhat lengthy. I think he's controlled lengthy. His passing is decent. We put him in the middle there. He goes, like, he's on the run. He uses his strength to body that person, and he gets the goal. I think that was on his left foot. So on his weaker foot, that five-star weak foot, obviously playing well. I don't think that was a low driven, though, so we didn't really get to utilize that. We've got Garnacho there. Cuts it in. Tried to get the shot off, but no good. That's really my fault more than anything. I probably could have faked it. Gyökeres, there's some, I mean, look, decent dribbling. He gets around and he gets a little bit of luck with that, even though, you know, no goal scored. You can see, like, he handles reasonably well, especially considering his height and likely whatever his body type is. I don't think it's unique, but he's there in the middle in a good position, finishes it on his left foot again, which is his weaker foot. There's the height. He's able, so that's one of the benefits there with that jumping. He is able to get those balls, which I often miss, and he's able to sort of set it down for Suarez. I think there he draws the foul by with the quick sprint there, where he's able to beat the defender. Finds some space. There's a bit of skill move, speed boost, makes his way through. The finishing there, again, you can take a look, you can pause it and see if it was maybe my aiming that pulled it to the left, but you would have liked to have seen him finish that with a finesse shot, far right corner, especially on a strong foot. Who takes that one? Decent through ball that is picked up by Kaka, and good goal. So he gets an assist on that. The through ball was fine, not amazing. He didn't really like leave it in space for Kaka to run into all that much, but you know, again, for 62 long pass or whatever it was, it's fine.
In the right position to cut out the pass. Goes on past the defender.
Mbele sets him up, and he finishes that again. It looked like a low driven, but I don't think it triggered on the overhead placed out bus thing. So, but again, the shooting was fine. Nothing spectacular. I think the weak foot was probably the best part. Again, there's the skill move. That also looked like a low driven, which didn't pop up, and maybe I'm just like missing the quick signal. But he finishes that on a strong foot. Fine player. I think I used some skill moves again there. Again, he's fine. He's responsive. Remember, he's 6'2". Not the best of finishes there, but that's more me than anything else. You can definitely make this guy work. This is in Rivals, but I feel like I could play champs with him as a striker again. Not on the wing, but as a striker. That's more Kaka than anything else. Kaka using some moves there. But yeah, you can play him as a striker in champs, and I think you'd be fine. We used Kulusevski in here to get some Swedish chem. Gyökeres, there's the low-driven kicking in. So on his strong foot, he finishes that off. He's in good position. So he's very much, he feels like a target man. Especially, again, in contrast to Salah, feels like a target man. He's in the right space. He's in the middle. There's a hat trick in that game. You can score goals. Average player, average reviews. But fun card to have. If you had the opportunity to do the SBC, I hope you did. But otherwise, I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.